Good morning, good people, man. I want to say shout out to all the college graduates, man. You know, we really don't get them enough. Love the kids that's doing good, that's going to school because they on straight. So we really tend to, once they on their path, we tend to go ahead and let them be. Shout out to the parents that's held it down for them college kids, man, and shout out for the kids that went to the prom, man. Y'all was, shop. A lot of y'all look like new goddamn money, man. Fly youngers, man. Wasn't no ghetto shit. Wasn't no, I guess DC just don't do all that old country ghetto bullshit that we used to seeing on the internet. So shout out to all them kids, man, making the parents proud, man. And parents, kudos to you, man. I know I can imagine the struggle of trying to get a kid through college, and I'm trying to get my kid through goddamn high school. So I can imagine the struggle, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the, you good people, man, that's holding your kids down and making sure they handle their business. Now, oh, damn, we gotta show love to these teachers, man, because these teachers, these teachers of this generation, shit, they wear a lot of goddamn hats, you know what I'm saying? Half of them, the mother, the doctor, the teacher, the disciplinarian, the father. I mean, they play a lot of hats in that 6 to 8 hours, how long they in school or whatever. We gotta help them teachers out, parents, you know what I'm saying? Stop going up here trying to fight these damn teachers for your fucked up ass kid. That's not, like, come on, man. Your kid fucked up at home, your kid fucked up at school. So, stop going up here trying to, start shit with these goddamn teachers, man. Because, these teachers I know, they ain't no suckers, you know what I'm saying? They straight out of Southeast, and they will fuck a motherfucker up. So, a lot of these people, a lot of these parents, man, try to work with these teachers, man. They teaching your goddamn kid. You know what I'm saying? Just, try to work with them. Like, the more you work with them, the better your kid gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? You up there, trying to fight these ladies and these gentlemen, man, about your fucked up ass kids and the way your kid acting and shit. That ain't got nothing to do with these teachers. That's your motherfucking shit. Control your goddamn kids, man. All you motherfuckers scared to put a belt on your kids' ass, man. Whip these kids' asses, man, because motherfuckers like the police, the Zimmerman joke, they ain't got no motherfucking problem with shooting one of our motherfucking kids. I mean, you see it in the news every day. So, try to teach your kids some discipline, man, so therefore that a motherfucker won't knock that noodle loose in the street. Because, everybody don't go for that disrespect that these kids giving, man. So, if you don't want to bury your kid, man, teach this little ass some respect, man. Because, I mean, motherfuckers dying at all-time high, man. So if you don't want to bury your kid, you better teach that little motherfucker some goddamn manners. Because there's some motherfuckers out here that ain't got no problem with having your ass walking slow and you crying behind that motherfucking casket. So, if you don't want to lose your kids, you better get out here and do something about this shit. Let me see. Yeah, because this killing this week, this shit was just, this shootings and killings. They just shot babies. These motherfuckers just been boogieing. They shooting babies, ladies, these motherfuckers is lunching. You know what I'm saying? My condolences go out to all the young people that we lost this week. The mothers, the kids, just like this senseless shit, man. Ain't no money in the city for you to be killing like that, so it ain't about no money. I hope like hell you ain't shot this person about none of these little young girls. I'm praying that wasn't the ticket, man, because that ain't good neither, you know what I'm saying? A black life don't cost shit no more, man. You can get a black life about 5 cents now. Yeah, our shit to drop. Our shit ain't worth a fuck now, man. And it's fucked up, not to be, sensitive to, Black Lives Matter, these transgender people, but some goddamn transgender people got more rights than a fucking black man got. Like, every time you turn around, Joe, these motherfuckers is doing something to help them, help them out. I mean, to each his own. I ain't got nothing against none of them people, man, or, the people, whatever, man, but these motherfuckers got more rights than me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man, how society is just carrying, out the way we thinking, the way time is going, the way these jobs are going. Like, it's rough. It's getting rough by the day. You know what I'm saying? It just has to stop, and we as a people need to come together, man, and try to talk to some of these kids and find out what's going on. Like, I mean, but it's all gonna boil down to jobs and idle time, just nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. And we have to get these kids mentally together to deal with our changing city. You know what I'm saying? It's more European people in our city. They definitely outnumber us now in DC. Like, that shit has got to be like since back in the fucking 40s or 50s or something, I guess. But they outnumber us now, and we have to adjust. Like anything else, we're gonna have to adjust to our living, and because this shit getting expensive to live in the city now. You know what I'm saying? We fucked it up for ourselves with the crack and the killing and the AIDS in the 90s, and whatever, the heroin epidemic, whatever. I mean, we just can't put it all on the youngers, because our generation before that, the generation before that, contribute also. You know what I'm saying? What it is, I think the youngers getting so much flack behind, because it's like, it's at the end now, and so therefore, we tend to put a lot of it on them. But it's learned behavior, man. All of us just sat out there and did our jig and in our heyday, and wasn't thinking about when we turned 40 and 50. We was just living for right now, at that moment. So, we definitely contribute to a lot of the bullshit that's going around. And we have to get it straight, you know what I'm saying? We got to, talk to these youngers, man, and let them know that, life without parole is life without parole. Like, ain't no coming home. You fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be in that position that, at 20 years old and you locked up the rest of your life. You don't want to be in that position. Don't nobody want to be in that position, But Joker want to be in that, say he want to be in that position. He either faking or he just fucked up nigga. I don't know, but we got to try to help these youngers, man. Just talk to these youngers. Don't, you know what I'm saying? We can't be scared of these youngers, man. These our kids, you know what I'm saying? They our friends' kids. They our Facebook friend kids. They high school homie friends. They co-workers. You know what I'm saying? Just, we got to just talk to these kids, try to lead by example, and, try to help them find their way with these jobs. Because all of us have been there, you know what I'm saying, with the streets that had more hold over us than our own parents did, than school ever did, than the job probably would ever would. You know what I'm saying? All of us had that strong hold until, you got fed up, tired, or just didn't like the way your life was going or whatever have you. So, man, we just got to do better, man. And, it's just so, this week, the last couple of weeks, been so much shooting. My condolences go out to all the families that was touched with all that shooting, these kids, the older, the mother the other day, the young guys, man. It's just so much killing, and it's just like broad daylight, like it's the 90s. Like, broad, like it's broad day. It's motherfucking 11 o'clock in the afternoon, motherfuckers dying, like this shit going back to then, so it's getting serious whenever a motherfucker don't give a fuck who see him, who out there, who whatever, who with you, they don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So man, I've been in my feelings ever since, they walked up on that lady and killed her about her son or something. Certain shit, you just don't do. I don't give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like certain shit just shouldn't cross your mind. And shooting that lady definitely was one of them that shouldn't have crossed your mind with these kids. That shouldn't cross your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like kids and fucking elderly people and somebody's mother, like some damn people ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They was always off limit. But somebody done pissed somebody the fuck off, man. For them people to walk up on that young guy's mother like that, somebody pissed somebody the fuck off. And it's gonna be probably a whole lot of more killing before it's all said and done. I just prepare myself for the worst, So I'm hoping that, it don't kick off like that. But you gotta prepare yourself for the worst, because after you kill somebody's mother, man, that's a motherfucker. That's a hard pill to swallow. I'm thankful that I'm not in that position, not in that predicament. But I can just imagine what's going through that young brother's mind, man. Like, man, I can imagine what's going through the young brother's mind. And man, it ain't nothing pleasant. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that's damn. I could never tell you what I would do. I would never do that, because that would encourage shit. And but that's some fucked up shit, man, to kill somebody's mother. I wouldn't give a fuck. Damn, son, that's the ultimate. Like, that's the ultimate. Like, if a motherfucker don't, that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate disrespect up to the highest. Like, I don't think it get no worse than that, man. That's just me, And man, it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of shit behind that one, man. I just don't have the words to explain, like, what the fuck was y'all thinking? Like, y'all, whoever was thinking when y'all shot that man's mother. Like, that's some fucked up shit. Whoever shot her, that's some fucked up shit, man. And it wouldn't be nothing that you could tell me. It probably couldn't be nothing you could tell none of my homies, you know what I'm saying? None of my, my associates, homies. Like that shit would send a motherfucker straight to St. E's. You know what I'm saying? Because that's some devastating shit, man. Because you have to live with that shit. Like, these motherfuckers, they killed my mother possibly about some shit I done did. So what the fuck you think this young boy gonna do? Like, you can't take that shit laying down. Like, you'll be a goddamn fool to think that Shawty gonna, that any person would sit back and let you violate them the way that y'all violated that man. Like, man, that shit is fucked up, man. And I believe you put that man in the worst position you would want to put anybody in, because somebody gonna have to account for that. Somebody's gonna have to pay what they weigh for that one. Like, you can't be motherfucker hit somebody's mother. Man, fuck that shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat this shit. Man, look here, man. You hit that man's mother, what the fuck you think that man gonna do? If that man is anything like I'm thinking in my mind, and to put myself in that position, so that's some shit that, man, you will fucking lose your mind. Like, what the fuck can you tell me? Like, Slim, like, I don't have nothing to lose. And that's just what it is. The boy probably ain't got nothing to lose. So, I'm hoping like hell you done hid your mama. I hope like hell you done hid your baby mama. I hope you done hid your grandmama, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sons, your daughters, because after doing some shit like that, man, motherfucker can't be safe, man, behind some shit like that, man. Damn, son. Like, man, that shit is crazy, man. So just try to talk to these kids, man, so we can stop this shit before really, like, steamroll and run all our ass over. Try to talk to your youngers in your neighborhoods, man. Try to talk, to your kids and let them know, like, it's other shit out here other than these four corners of D.C. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole new world once you get past the Beltway. It's a whole new world, going down 39. I mean, it's a whole new world out here for you. You know what I'm saying? So if things are rough for you here, try to find some way where you can make it all right for yourself. But, you have to use your time wisely, young people. I mean, all of us have been to that point where you're just hanging in the streets, doing whatever we doing, and this and that. But it's coming to the point now, this shit, once it stopped being fun, then it's time to move on. You know what I'm saying? Or once, you're not progressing or going further, it's time for you to get out the way. Like, half of you youngers, to be honest, like when I drive around the city, half of you motherfuckers just in the way. You know what I'm saying? Your mom and daddy and all the motherfuckers still taking care of you, but you don't want to work nowhere. You don't want to do shit. So half of you motherfuckers just in the way. Like, get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? Go get your damn job. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Working man do all right. I was one of them youngsters coming up. I ain't gonna never have a job. Fuck that shit. I'm still fuck that shit. The working man can make a nice piece of living for his goddamn self. He might cry a lot about them checks and shit, and about his supervisor, about his co-workers and shit. But for the most part, the motherfucker ain't locked up. He getting constant money. He getting, his money coming at the same time every month. His bills paid. So, the working man just ain't a sucker. Like we used to think, like the working man just was a crazy motherfucker. Fuck if I'm going to work for, that little bit of ass money. I still, I still cry about my checks and every motherfucking thing. I mean, shit. But I'm free. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good place. So it's not all bad, youngers. Working ain't all bad, man. It keeps you out of jail cell. It keeps you from being a number out here laying on these curbs, with bullet holes in you. So, go get a goddamn job, I'm just so mad with these youngers that, never been locked up, high school graduates, and just want to chill like some. Get the fuck off your ass and get some money, man. Because, there's money out here in the workforce for, motherfuckers with no records and all that, you know what I'm saying? And it just seems like the ex-felons the only people that want to work. Like, and ain't no companies really fucking with a lot of ex-felons. We can't, the ex-cons can't get a fucking break, you know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, a lot of them brothers gonna come out and create their own lane, hopefully, and get some money, get some legit money, because a lot of people begin to come on, a lot of dudes, man, begin to come out them jail cells, and you're going to have to create your own lane if ain't nobody going to, give you nothing or give you a gig, man. It's rough. It's going to be rough. Who said life was going to be easy? It's rough. Like, but, whoever you pray to, whoever your high power is, lock it down with your high power, and they can show you the way, whatever you need to do. But for the most part, man, we just got to start, taking care of each other better. We got to start learning from all the mistakes of the past. We got to let these kids know that, being homeless and being on drugs is not a good choice. It's not a future in that shit. We got to teach these youngers, like, put something on their minds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that we gotta do something. And some people just ain't doing nothing, and some ain't doing enough. You know what I'm saying? The way this shit going, if your kid out here in these streets, in the way playing with them guns, 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna kill somebody, or somebody gonna kill him. So you gotta prepare for this shit. You gotta just give 110%. You know what I'm saying? Because I get tired of these mothers. See your kid going down the wrong path, bringing everything and anything in your house, and you just ain't saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother put my ass out. Like, it wasn't no whole bunch of that shit. So, I mean, you gotta, start checking on your kids, man, and start, letting them, having some type of rapport with these kids to let them know, like, somebody out here care about them, somebody out here that love them, and just try to get their ass the fuck out of harm's way, you know what I'm saying? Because, ain't nothing good in these streets no more, you know what I'm saying? You can't make that crazy money that jokers made in the 80s, and that shit just don't, the 80s, that shit just don't exist no more. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, man, you gotta let them know, take their ass to school. Education is the key to everything. I know we've all heard it. We've all, had the same lecture, but at the end of the day, 20 years later, you'll be saying the same thing. Like, education really is the key. Going to these colleges really is the key. These diplomas, these degrees, this shit is the key to fucking prosperous living. I never made the college, but I see everybody that made the college and went in my era, they well off. They moving in the right direction. So, I mean, I stress to my kid, like, I ain't never been to nobody's college, but, it's a possibility. If that's what you want to do, you need to take your ass. Any of these kids, go to school, you know what I'm saying? Go take a trade. Go, learn how to drive a bus, a truck. You gotta do something. Standing on the corner and mama's still buying you Jordans and shit, that shit is gonna play out. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you gotta motivate yourself. You gotta be motivated. You gotta be tired of being in the position that you in. You gotta be tired of living the life that you living. So therefore, people, we have to motivate ourselves, motivate each other to do better, to want more, and to want better. You know what I'm saying? Because DC is going to shut us down in about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? They're going to kick our ass the fuck up out of there. So we have to prepare for living elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to be able to afford to stay in DC too much longer. So therefore, you have to prepare these kids to move forward, because they definitely going to be in another neighborhood. PG County will probably catch the most of it. Like, it's just great to get fucked up if we don't control this shit. Like, we really have to get a handle on these shootings and our kids. We have to get a handle on these kids, man. So whatever solution, people can come up with, whatever you can think of, man, just try to talk to these kids more than anything. Just have a conversation with their little asses. And 9 times 10, that's probably what it all boils down to. We not really talking to them, we talking at them. And they, just probably want somebody to talk to. I don't fucking know. But we got to do something. So, come on, people. Let's get together and save our kids, man. That's just what it is. We got to save these kids, man. The Europeans can't do it for us. The Indians. These our kids. These our problems, man. So, come on, man. Let's get together and handle this.